Okay, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about other verb forms. So we've already talked about the indicative, although I haven't mentioned that word yet. The indicative is just basically like the default, I guess, form of a verb. Just like I stop, pow, just everything we've done already. But other forms include imperatives and infinitives. So these we have not met yet, but you will meet, or at least I hope you'll be pretty familiar with by the end of this video. So let's talk about imperatives first. So imperatives are used for direct commands. So usually in speech. So you'll usually see these in speech. So let's say the master is shouting to his slave. He might say to him, "Stop! Stop right there!" It's an exclamation, effectively. An imperative is an exclamation. It's not saying "I will stop" or "I stop." Please, can you stop? That's the indicative. No, it's just a forceful command. It's just stop. It's short and very sharp. So that's an imperative. You have a singular imperative and a plural imperative. Singular imperative is when you're addressing it to one person. As you can guess, the plural imperative is for more than one person. So if the master said stop to a group of slaves, you'd use the she would use the plural imperative, and if it's just directed to one person, obviously the singular imperatives. Singular imperative, just you add an epsilon onto the stem, onto the present stem, so power. And for the plural, it's pauete. So if you notice, this is the same as the second person plural of the present indicative, and the reason for that is that the two forms are very much connected. So now we're going to talk about infinitives, having just discussed imperatives. I mean, I'm sure many of you have heard of infinitives before. The infinitive is effectively just, well, let's actually take an example to make it clearer. So to stop, it would be the infinitive for power. So to stop, or to play, or to go. These are all infinitives, right? Just basically to, well, in English we form the infinitive by the use of the word to. In Greek, they just have one word for it. So to stop is equal to pau plus ein. So pauein. That's to stop. Another example, to chase or to pursue. Again, it's just the stem plus ein, so it's going to be diokein. The great thing about this is that there are going to be no spelling changes, because you're not adding a consonant like a sigma in the future tense. It's just pauein, diokein. To chase, sorry, not to chase. To take would be, well, actually pause the video and attempt it yourself. To take would be lambanein. Effectively just the stem plus ein. Easy. So the infinitive is, well, we'll come across it a lot later with indirect statements, which you don't need to know about for now. But it's also used for words of wanting and wishing. So if I was like, I wish to stop the battle, then obviously to stop, pauein, that's the infinitive. You need to use the infinitive in that case.